Uh, Welcome back to another whistle stop tour of this web application. I'm trying to make these very repetitive tests slightly less painful, hopefully. And so I've got some data already in these. So as we said before, where I must log in to create, edit, or delete. So if I just quickly do that, so we can have a play around with this data. So number one, if I have a successful thing, so what am I going to sell? I'm going to sell some shoes. So I'll make my shoes $10.99, and I have 1,000 of them even, and that's all successful. So what we've got to see is where it stops being successful. So as before, they must all be included, and then we've got some other things that we can test here. So these must be a valid number. Field price must be a number. So price is an interesting one. So if I just shove some test data into here, so if I set this to an invalid price, as we don't have that many decimals, it's going to round up. So on the database, it sets it to 2 decimal places, and you can have up to 18 digits in front of that decimal point. So in the future, I think it would be better to prevent a user from adding this information, because you never know, they might have mistyped, and when they put 10.99, when they put this, they might have meant it's 109.99. They've just put the dot in the wrong place. So preventing that then, instead of rounding up, is much more secure. But this still ensures that a sale can go through. So if I do mistype, it can be helpful. Yes. So same with name. So name can be anything, because you might have a number of an item. I can view details for any of these, and I can successfully delete these. Then I believe that is all the so the other test case that I've missed before I skip along. So can I have zero quantity? Yes, you can have zero quantity, and the reason this is, so let's say I update my my blue shoes and I press the wrong button, so I don't update my blue shoes to set them to 0. I don't want all this data disappearing, so that's still passed, as I might want to, at a later date, I'm going to buy 10 more blue shoes, and then I can update the stock accordingly. So there we go. So all the features of this inventory overview. So I'm able to create, edit, view details, and delete for every for anything in this section. If I'm logged in, the only things I don't need to be logged in for is to view and view details of any of these items. There are a few recommendations. So for example, the price, rounding up, whilst is helpful, you may lose accuracy, and it'd be much better to prevent the request upon creation. And we can see that all the same principles apply when you're doing this edit. So there we go. So everything for inventory has been completed there.